A good hello to you all. I've got here a very brief, very quick video as I'm taking a break from StarCraft and Star Wars Jedi Survivor is coming to an end as I've finished recording all the episodes for that. They just haven't all been released yet. I am creating this right now to basically decide what game to add to my playthroughs next. So what I've got is a bunch of games from my game list. If you want to see the full list, and or give suggestions to it or add to it, I do have a Discord, and in there is a link to my game list where you can see games that I intend to play on the high priority list, the low priority list, games I've already played, and ones that I really don't have any intention to play, and that will get updated over time. But for now, I've taken a bunch of games from the high priority list, from my low priority list, some from there, not very many, and just some that I've got in my Steam library that I've never really taken a look at all, and put them all into this wheel in order to spin and come up with 4 games for you all to vote on. So if you want to vote on the 4 that pop up at the end of this, I'm going to have them in the community tab. Just click on the one that you want to see me play, and yeah, the link to the community tab will also be in the description, so if you're not sure how to get there ordinarily, you can get there through that. Now, I will make a statement. A couple of these games I have some experience with in the past, but I don't remember them, which is why they're on this list. And those 2 games that fit that bill is Monkey Island and Myst. I have never played Riven. Riven, there is a remake coming out. There is a fairly recent Myst remake as well, which is the one I will check out. But I played Myst as the real Myst version when that came out back in like 2006 or something. I think I played it in 2011 actually. But I was introduced to it by a teacher at my school. But I only played it the once, and I don't remember barely anything of it. I remember some vague, like, images from various bits of the game, but I don't remember the majority of it, and I don't remember the story. So it'll be me going through it with fresh eyes, with very, very vague memories of it. But it would be in preparation for when Riven's remake comes along, because I very much want to play Riven. As for Monkey Island, if that turns up in this, Monkey Island is a game that I've played the first 2 games when they got their remakes as well, but I also played a little bit of the original when I was a kid at a friend's house. But again, I remember practically nothing of it other than who the main character is and the vague elements of the plot. But I have never played what is considered the best of the Monkey Island games, and I have picked that up fairly recently, which is Curse of Monkey Island. So in order to get to Curse of Monkey Island, I want to re-experience the first 2, given that I don't have a lot of memories of them. I remember really enjoying them, but in terms of actual gameplay, I really don't remember much about them. So that is why that's on the list as well. As for Serious Sam, it's there because, well, sometimes you just want to be silly. I played tiny little snippets of it here and there over the years, but never fully through any of the games. I've never completed any of the Serious Sam games. I've just played little bits and pieces of them over the years. But everything else on this list is something that I have never played. So, without further ado, I'm going to roll this, or spin this, probably 4 times, I think. And those 4 games will be what we go with for the poll. So yeah, without further ado, I'm going to spin this 4 times, and those 4 games will be the ones that I want on the poll. I've spun it once, but I forgot to pump the audio for the wheel through to the recording. So you'll see what it actually landed on, which was the Messenger. I will put that as a 5th one. I was going to just do the 4, but because I've spun it once and got the Messenger and you didn't get the audio for it, I'm just going to put that on there as well. But here we go, 4 rolls, and if you want any games on this wheel in the future, or any say in future games that I might play, feel free to put it in the comments below, or come join the Discord and you can chat along with other people there and about games of any sort at all. But here we go, first roll, spin, not roll, it's not a dice. So first one to vote for is apparently Deus Ex. So there we go. Let's remove that from the list then, so that it doesn't turn up again, and see what we get next. So we have, as I was talking about it, Myst, I guess. Oh, yep, there we go. So if you want to see me play through Myst with blind eyes, I mean mostly blind, a keyhole playthrough would be best way of putting it, in that I know some of it, but I can't remember it. That is going to be on the list. Next up, we have, for the third one on the poll, Life is Strange, apparently. There you go. If you want to see me play Life is Strange, that'll be on the poll. And finally, final game to be on the poll to vote for what I shall play. Wow, Abduction and Myst. Okay. So if you don't know what Abduction is, I know very little of this game. I played 15 minutes of it when it first came out and then got distracted by something else and I can't remember what it was. So I know nothing, because all I did was wander around for a bit. But this is by the creators of Myst. So yeah, I would go into this completely blind, because all I know is the 15 minutes in which I walked around trying to get my bearings in the world that is there. But there you go. So very, very much the same sort of genre for two of those games, which is Myst and Abduction. Then you've got Life is Strange, and the last game that popped up was Deus Ex. And also before then I rolled, and as I said, I got The Messenger in that list too, which I have played some of, and then I got distracted by other games and never came back to it. I think I got like an hour into it, and that was about it. So again, it would be mostly blind, except for the first hour of the game, which I've played. But yeah, there we go. There's 4 games that you've seen me spin, and 1 from my test spin, because I figured the chances of it popping up again were fairly low. So choose. If you want to vote, join the community. Look in the community tab, link in the description, link for the Discord in the description. Have a good one, be kind to yourself, be kind to each other, and I will see you next time. Bye.